Okay, hi guys and welcome back. Feels like it's only been a few minutes to me, but obviously this is a new segment for you guys. So on that note, my hands look like they're dirty. They're not. They're just inky from, doing the other segments and stuff. So there you go. Okay, so we are working on this page. Now, as you can see, I've already done stuff to this. I mean, some of them already had stuff done and kind of were halfway done before I started filming, and that's because I didn't get the idea to film until I had those done. But you're getting this much at least. So this was just a piece of brown paper. It wasn't even a bag, it was just some brown paper that I had found. I don't know, it was just randomly stuffed in somewhere. So I took it out, I said I might as well use it. So what I did was, I made a little pocket. Obviously just folded in half, glued down two sides, put some thumb holes in there. Not very well, might I add, mind you, but it'll do. I folded down the top of it as well to give it a little bit more sturdiness when stuff is going in and out. And then I put this half through my die cutting machine with an embossing folder. It's a lovely, what's the word? Damask, that's the one. Damask pattern. And I rubbed over the top of it with some Inca Gold. And it came out very pretty. That's the deboss side. There's no Inca Gold on that one. Okay. So that's that. What we are going to do here, and I took the time before I started the segment to get everything ready. There will be no rummaging this time, I promise. So what we're going to do is another kind of collage type effect. So we have some tea stained cheesecloth, and I need a snippet off of this material. Don't need anything that big, so I think something kind of rectangular rather than square. I'm going up a bit just in case. And I just want to tuck that in under there like that. Yeah, I'm going to fray these edges a little. They don't have to be, perfect or anything, but just kind of, I find that wiggling the cloth around like this kind of gives it a nice frayed, worn, older look. So that's like that, and there like that. And then I'm going to put a quote across here, like that. And the quote is going to act as a tuck spot. Okay. So that is that, and what will be going into it is these two pieces. This is the symbol for the secret. I just cut it out of some pages that I had taken out. I have a book of the secret, 365 days or something, and I just cut out these two symbols and made it double-sided. And looking at it there now, I might go back and put some glossy accents on the design itself, but I won't do that now. We'll see. So that's going to be going in there, and that is going to be going in there, like that. Now, I can't put them in there obviously because the glue's still wet, but anyway. This needs a ribbon. So, let's do our punchy punch trick again. And I think that's on the smallest hole for me already. Yep. So, here we go. Just try and center this by eye. You can obviously measure if you like. And we punch it. Now the inside of that hole is going to be stark white, and that is slightly off centre, but that's okay. The inside of that hole is going to be stark white, so I'm going to hit it with some ink. And I have a little piece of very fine, kind of creamy coloured ribbon. So let's use some of this. Nothing too bulky. I'm trying to kind of keep the bulk down a bit because it won't close otherwise. It's a problem I have with all the books that I do. I end up putting too many flips and flaps and bits and pieces in. Not too many, but just enough that the book bulges a little bit. Just can't help myself, what can I say? Yeah, there we go. Oh, a comedy of errors today. A comedy of errors. Let's try that again. Okay. Loop that through. Yeah, that's pretty. I am going to cut a little piece off of these tops. They're just a little bit too long. There we go. That glue is probably dry enough to let them sit in there for now. Okay, so that is that done. I'm not sure, it might need something a little bit more decorative than this, but I'm going to leave that for now and see as we go. Okay, so on this side I have decided that I want to do some lace. Now I'm not sure which lace I want to use yet, but I have a couple of pieces out here that might serve the purpose. I think that's supposed to go that way. Now I will also be putting, where is it gone to? I have it out, I know I have it. It's here somewhere, people, I promise. Oh my lord, what did I do with it? It's here, I know it's here. Here it is. Ah, this came from Wish again. It came on, like, there was a row of these flowers, like as if it was a piece of lace or whatever. So I just cut them apart and it's got a beautiful pearl in the middle, which is very, very secure on there, which is kind of cool. Now this is pure stark white, so what I'm going to do is, here I have a tub with some tea and some alcohol in it, and this just sits on my desk, and there's a tea bag still in there, so it's constantly getting stronger and stronger as time goes on. Now because it's mixed with alcohol, this will dry fairly rapid. So I'm just going to set this on some cheesecloth pieces that are already dyed, so you know they'll get another little bit of yumminess going on. So that's that. I need that to dry for a little bit. I might have to hit it with the heat gun before we use it, but we'll leave it alone for now. So back to our lace, and I have several different ones here. I quite like this, and I think I might just use that, although I had in mind to use like a narrower piece of lace. Let's see, something like this. That's quite pretty now as well. It's delicate. What do you think, guys? This is what I go through for every single page that I work on. Every page. Except that I actually knew that I wanted to put lace on here. Normally I wouldn't even know that much. I'd be making it up as I go along. So I think that's very pretty. And bonus point, it's self-adhesive. Yeah, I think we might go with that one. Okay. So I'm just going to chop off a bit of this. Self-adhesive lace trim. Gets thumbs up for me. I like it. I do really like this though. Oh, decisions, what to do. This came off the hem of a top that I used to wear when I was a skinny girl. There. No, okay, we'll go with this one. Now this is not white, it's cream, but I am going to hit it with some ink in a minute. And I am also going to put some little bit of this on the tape that's on the back of the lace. If I was trying to glue this on without that tape on there, it's just a nightmare. It's obviously doable and all the rest of it, but it's messy and the lace can get destroyed with glue if you're not careful. And, this just makes things so much easier. Okay, I don't think there's it up and down, but that looks right. Okay. Straight. Straight, is it? The other thing about putting the glue on the double-sided tape like that is that it gives you a little bit of play. If you stick it down wrong, you do have a little bit of play until the glue hardens or the glue sets. Okay. That's so pretty. Okay. Now, you trim this little guy off. I am going to get my ink and just run over the top of this. Perfect, that takes the ink really well. I like it. Very good. And I am going to hit this with the dryer very quickly. It won't take long because of the alcohol. It'll evaporate fairly lively. I did discover that, yes, it's dry already. I did discover that when I'm tea dyeing my papers, I can add alcohol into the mix and have them dry in half the time. But the problem with that is I can buy a bottle of alcohol here in Ireland, the isopropyl 99% alcohol, for €17. So yeah, that's quite expensive. So what I do now is I just keep that little tub on my desk for little things like this, and I just do my papers as normal. I'll either leave them air dry or put them into the oven, but they don't get alcohol in with the tea anymore. I did it for one session and worked out great, but I used half the bottle of alcohol that I had, and it's not cheap. So yeah, for little things like this it works perfectly. It's very handy. So just a tip for you, you know, all you crafters out there, throw some alcohol into your tea dye, and you have a quick drying dye for yourself. Okay, so we need glue here. I do really like these flowers, they're very pretty. I wasn't sure what I was going to get when I ordered them, because you know, Wish in particular, some of the things can be misleading, but I've been very lucky so far, I have to say. Lucky or clever, not sure which. Bit of both maybe. Okay, so that's that part. Now down here in this corner I am going to be putting a Again, I do have them out and I know they're here somewhere. Oh Lord. Oh woe is me. I think I might have to go looking for those. What have I done? Oh yeah, here. One of these and come on. Here we go. And this. Okay. So one of these two ladies, and I think I like her better. She's got a nicer face. So I'm going to take her off and hit the edges with some ink. See, even though things may look already old and, you know, worn or whatever, if you can see any hint of a white edge, it just ruins the whole look. So always, always, always ink the edges. Same when you cut into something, always, always, always ink the cut edge. Okay. So that, I want her there. I am going to put some glue behind her though. Especially because this is a debossed piece of paper and it might not have as good contact as if it wasn't debossed. So we need some glue. Sorry to you sticker manufacturers out there if I don't trust the adhesive on the back of your stickers. But that's just, you know, how I rule. Oh, okay. This way, lady. I rarely ever put anything like straight on a page. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like, it's not the look I want. It's not, I don't want something that looks new and manufactured and, you know, perfect. I want something that looks as though it's been around for a while and as though somebody put it together. An individual person put it together, not a factory or, you know, a print shop or whatever. I think it just gives it a lot more character. It's a lot more pleasurable to look at as well. To my mind, obviously. Not everybody has that opinion, I'm sure. Okay. So she's looking pretty fine. And I'm just going to put this down here. I don't want to cover too much detail on that photograph because I do like the dress. So around about there, and I'm going to take it off the edge as well. So we need our inky ink. These individual stickers are great because you can ink them before you take them off the backing. With those ones, you have to take them off the backing to get to the edges. It can be a bit messy. Especially if you don't want to use glue on them, you know, you're taking the tack off the back of it when you touch it. So I'm going to bring that ink in a little bit over the edges as well. Perfecto. Now, the bad thing about these individual stickers is when they all go all the way to the edge, it can be difficult to peel them. My nails are quite long at the moment, so. Speaking of my nails, before I started filming for this, well, for the first segment, I decided I would paint my nails and make them look all pretty and shiny for you, so you wouldn't be looking at my ugly work hands. And it turned out that I ended up messing up. Just a couple of minutes after I did them, of course, you know. And I have this Sally Hansen top coat that's supposed to make, it does make them touch dry, but the polish underneath is still not set, so it's still quite movable. So if you hit it off of anything or whatever, this happens. Oh, look, at least I tried. Okay, don't want to get stuck in anything else. I'm going to put some glue on this one as well, I suppose. Okay. And I'm going to place that here. Okay, looks good. Let's trim it off and see how it looks. Yeah, I like it. Should have probably tilted the tree that way small. It's okay. And I'm going to ink that cut edge now. See, I practice what I preach. Sometimes. I'm just going to touch up the edges of this with the ink as well. While I have it. Yeah. Alright, so that is that one done. And now for something for the inside of the bag. And I'm sure I have that. I didn't actually go looking to make sure I had that out for you, but it's close by. It's not gone far. Look, it was in this pile. I just didn't see it. So I have a tag, a printed tag, bought tag. Not something I made, and I'm just going to take off those little knobbly bits that you get on the edges of things. And they come as die cuts. Pretty. Another one there. I hate those little knobbly bits. Knobbly bits. What am I like? And you guessed it, we're going to ink around the edges. That's that. And for the center of this, I have some of this. That's not the piece. Is this it? That's it. This is I can't remember the name of the fabric. I'm sure you know what it is. But it came off of the scarf that I've been kind of using all along throughout the book. There's my little tie on the top of my tag. And that pops in there, just like that. I'm not happy with this though. I know I'm going to want to change that. So let's see if I can rummage around and see do I have anything else. So let's take that out there for now anyway. And yeah, see, that immediately looks better. It's just got a little bit of colour. Maybe not that one. Quite like that because the edge kind of matches the colours in the book. I'll keep that one over there for now. And then use the blue here, that'll pick up on that. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so that's it for this segment. Hope to talk to you in the next one. Again, any questions, comments, or you know, whatever, let me know in the comments below and we'll see what we can do about them. Bye guys, talk to you soon.